morning students. In today's class, let us discuss about air conditioning systems for different type of buildings. Air conditioning. Air conditioning is the process of simultaneously controlling and maintaining the properties of air like temperature, humidity, purity and direction of flow in a closed space or in a room. The working principle of air conditioning system is continuously drawn an air from a indoor space, which means a room that is to be cooled, and cools it by the refrigeration principles and discharges it back into the same room that needs to be cooled, and the recirculation of the cooled air keeps the indoor space at the required temperature. So this is the working principle of air conditioning system. Now the classification of air conditioning system. The air conditioning system are classified into two types. One is comfort air conditioning system and another one is industrial air conditioning system. The comfort air conditioning system is further classified into three types. One is summer air conditioning system and a winter air conditioning system, and another one is year-round air conditioning system. The industrial air conditioning system is further classified into two types. One is unitary or window air conditioning system and a central air conditioning system. Now let us see one by one. First, comfort air conditioning system. So it is provide the environment with the required temperature and humidity for the comfort. So the comfort air conditioning system which provides the environment with the required temperature and humidity for comfort. So the summer air conditioning, so in summer days the surrounding temperature will be high, so the temperature is high and hence the air conditioning system that involves the cooling as well as the humidification process of air for comfort. As well as in winter air conditioning system, the temperature of the surrounding is lower than the temperature of the room. So in this type of air conditioning system that involves the heating and the dehumidification to provide the comfort. The year-round air conditioning system which means which has both the winter and summer air conditioning processes. Next, industrial air conditioning system. So it is to provide the environment with the required temperature and humidity according to the applications. So based on the capacity, the industrial air conditioning system is classified into two types. One is unitary or window air conditioning system. The unitary or window air conditioning type is of capacity of the order of 0.5 tons to the 2 tons. Next, central air conditioning system. The central air conditioning system is of large capacity. The capacity of the central air conditioning system is around 50 to 100 tons. In this class, we will discuss in detail about the window air conditioning system. So the window air conditioning system is designed to condition the air in a single room and usually installed in a window. So this type of AC system installed in a window. These are all the main components of the window air conditioning system, which are compressor, condenser, air filter, evaporator, motor, fan, thermostat and capillary tubes. The whole unit of window AC is divided into two units. One is known as indoor unit, which comprises an evaporator, air filter, motor driver fan, control panel, trays. The outdoor unit of a window AC that comprises the compressor, condenser, trays and motor driver fan. So this is a layout diagram of a window air conditioner. So this is a separation valve. So this type of air conditioning system has two parts. So this is a indoor unit. So that is kept inside the room. This is the outdoor unit that is kept outside the room. So in inside the room, the evaporator fan that sucks the air from the room to be conditioned through the air filter. It passes the air through the cool coil. So the evaporator fan which sucks the air from the room, so that the sucked air is conditioned through the air filter. So it passes through the air through the cool coil. So the inside this tube a cooled air is present, that is a refrigerant, cooled refrigerant is present inside this coil. So the sucked air has been cooled by this cooled refrigerant. So the cooled refrigerant is sucks the heat from the air, and the refrigerant become liquid. So that picks up the heat from the room air. So the liquid refrigerant get heated, and that is circulated to this compressor. The compressor which compresses the low pressure vapor refrigerant coming out from this evaporator and convert it into the high pressure vapor refrigerant. So the compressor that will compress the low pressure vapor refrigerant coming out from the evaporator and converter in evaporator, and it convert it into the high pressure vapor refrigerant. Then it is processed into the condenser. So the condenser where it is cooled. So in this part of the air conditioner, on outside air is drawn in by another fan unit, and it cools the refrigerant, then becomes a liquid. So the refrigerant is taking a heat from this evaporator fan that is kept inside the room. So the refrigerant, the cooled refrigerant is present here. The sucked air from the room by the evaporator will get the cooling, or the heat is taken by this cooled refrigerant. The refrigerant becomes heat, and that is entered into the compressor. The compressor will compress the refrigerant. Then the refrigerant get heated, and it becomes high in pressure. So that is made to pass through this pipe, pass through this condenser. So the condenser is linked with a fan that will that will suck the air from the atmosphere, and the heat of this refrigerant is ejected to this to the surrounding through this coil, and the refrigerant is finally goes to this expansion valve. So that get evaporated through this expansion valve. So in the evaporator, the liquid refrigerant picks up heat and get vaporized. So in through this expansion valve, the liquid refrigerant get vaporized. This cycle repeats again and again until the required temperature is reached. So finally it delivers the cool and dehumidified air back into the room. So in this cyclic process, the air from your room is maintained in the required temperature by this cyclic process. Now the advantages of the air conditioning system. So individual temperature control device. So air conditioning system is used as a individual temperature control device. For air distribution, the ducts are not required in air conditioning system. The disadvantages of air conditioning systems are: unit is installed outside the wall. So that is one of the disadvantages, and the unit has a fixed air quantity. So these two are the disadvantages of the air conditioning system. So in today's class we have discussed about the different type of air conditioning systems in a building. Thank you, students.